Hey, how's it going? And now, there's part two of my movie reviews. First up, Glass. It's a movie that starred Bruce Willis, Samuel Jackson, Spencer Treat Clark, and Charlie and Woodward. They reprised their roles from Unbreakable, with James McAvoy and Anna Taylor-Joy returning as their characters from Split. Also starring Sarah Paulson, Adam Dave Thompson, Luke Kirby. And it's a horror thriller film. And it's critical response, it's 37% rating based on 344 reviews. And one review said, Glass displays a few glimmers of M. Night Shyamalan at his twisty world-building best, but ultimately disappoints at the conclusion to the writer-director's long-gestating trilogy. And Bostrack gave it a definitive recommend of 49%. So that was probably a total joke. Then we got Green Book. Another film directed by Peter Farrelly, a good comedy drama inspired by the true story of the tour of the Deep South by African-American classical and jazz pianist Don Shirley and Italian-American bouncer Frank Tony Valangina. Starred Mahershala Ali and Viggo Mortensen. And I heard it was very funny. Surprise success overseas. And that ended up being a good film. It was rating a 78% based on 316 views according to Rotten Tomatoes. Now averaging a 7.24/10. The website's review said, Green Book takes audiences on a surprisingly smooth ride through potentially bumpy subject matter fueled by Peter Farrelly's depth torch and a pair of well-matched leads. So that ended up getting good reviews. Then I also saw What Men Want. That film starred Taraji J. Henson, Aldous Hodge, Richard Roundtree, Wendy McLevin-Covey, and Tracy Morgan. And also features cameos from Shaquille O'Neal, Grant Hill, Carl Anthony Towns, Lisa Leslie, and Mark Cuban. And Henson plays Ollie Davis, who's a successful sports agent who is boxed out by her male colleagues. And it features a basketball player getting drafted by the number one pick by the Atlanta Hawks in the 2018 draft out of Georgia Tech. It mirrored in real life the 2018 draft when the Phoenix Suns had the number one pick, chose DeAndre Ayton from Arizona. And What Men Want, according to Rotten Tomatoes, 46% based on her 23 reviews. And the website's critical concept reads, admittedly uneven but easy to like, What Men Want proves the gender swap remake can work, and the odds are substantially improved with Taraji P. Henderson in the lead. Now moving on to Isn't It Romantic? A satirical romantic comedy film that starred Rebel Wilson with Liam Hemsworth, Ab Devine, and Priyanka Chopra. Follows a woman, played by Wilson, who after getting hit on the head, wakes up in a world where everything around her plays out like a romantic comedy film. It's very funny. What Rotten Tomatoes said, follows as many genre conventions as it mocks, but Isn't It Romantic is a feel-good rom-com with some satirical bite and the star well suited for both. Now, moving on to Happy Death Day to You. It's a science fiction slasher film that starred Jessica Roth, Israel Broussard, Phil Vu, Rachel Matthews, Suraj Sharma, and Ruby Modine. This film, following Tree Gelbman, who's accidentally transported to another dimension, where she must relive a different version of the same day repeatedly as she tries to return home, while a new killer is on the loose. And it's got a 68% rating, being based on 177 reviews, and critical consensus read, a bunny-ear follow-up from sci-fi bent, Happy Death Day to You isn't as fiendishly fresh as its predecessor, but fans of the original may still find this a sequel worth celebrating. Then saw Fighting with My Family. It's a true story about a wrestler named Paige, which starred Florence Pugh, also Jack Loudon, Nick Frost, Lena Headey, and Vince Vaughn. It got positive reviews, such as the critical response of Rotten Tomatoes, 92% based on 160 reviews. The website's consensus read, much like the sport it celebrates, Fighting with My Family muscles past cliches with a potent blend of energy and committed acting that should leave audiences cheering. Another movie I like to check out is Madea Family Funeral. Which is intended to be the last Tyler Perry Madea film. And it also features a cameo of Mike Tyson. And critical response, unfortunately, it's a 13% based on 31 reviews. So it turns out maybe funny, but the critical consensus read a lackluster conclusion to Tyler Perry's long-running franchise. Madea Family Funeral proves that saying goodbye can be painful for all the wrong reasons. Okay, another film I like to review is Star is Born. Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And Cooper was in his directorial debut in this film. It was a remake of the 1937 film, also starred Dave Chappelle, Andrew Dice Clay, and Sam Elliott. It was remade 3 times after the original release, all the way back in 1937. And it's a very good movie. Grossed $250.3 million in the United States and Canada. And held an approval rating of 89%. And the website's critical consensus brought to be on spread with appealing leads, deft direction, affecting love story. Star is Born is a remake done right, and a reminder that some stories can be just as effective in the retelling. Okay. Gotta love it. Hope you enjoyed it. That's been part 2 of my reviews. So, I'll have more coming up in future videos. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for joining us. I will see you next video.